Tonight, concerns over high levels of nitrates in Nebraska's groundwater.
Yeah, much of the blame falls on the fertilizer farmers put on their crops, but new proposed rules to lower those levels of nitrates has the government and farmers in a fiery debate.
I didn't wake up looking for a fight. A fight found me.
Things got heated at a packed public hearing in York. It was put on by the Upper Big Blue Natural Resources District, or NRD. It says nitrate levels are too high in the groundwater. What's the highest amount you've seen?
The highest amount of nitrates I've seen, over 100 parts per million.
In this basin?
In this basin.
Recently?
Within the last 5 years, yes.
The EPA says anything over 10 parts per million is unsafe. Much of the Upper Big Blue Basin, which has more than 50,000 residents, has had readings of over 7, and in the York area, which is orange on this map, over 10. For people with private wells or communities that don't have advanced treatment plants, it can be a health concern, especially for babies.
For people who have a high water intake, like a baby formula, things like that. And there's some new studies out that suggest that nitrates can also be linked to some forms of cancer.
So the NRD has proposed new rules when it comes to applying fertilizer. Basically, it limits the time and amount of fertilizer farmers can put on their fields and calls for adding a time-release compound that slows the breakdown of certain kinds of fertilizer into nitrates. But farmers say it's going to hurt their pocketbook. Tom Peterson says the changes would cost him an extra $27,000 to $40,000 per year.
You guys are sitting here looking to put a young farmer out of business. This is one way you can do it with the stroke of a pen.
The average producer will have to spend a minimum of $30 an acre to accomplish the rules that are laid out. This action that you are proposing to take is at best unproven, unreasonable, unaffordable, and impossible to implement.
Many farmers say they already play by the rules and use the minimum amount of nitrogen needed.
This land is part of us. We love this land. No one can take care of this farmland more than us. Nobody loves it more than us.
They're asking the NRD to do more research before making a final decision, including an economic impact study.
Not every time that there's a problem does the government need to make regulations. A lot of times you can do things through education.
And it's not a fast fix. It's taken us a lot of years to get to where we are, and it will take us a lot of years to get to where it's remediated. And hopefully all of us working together can come up with some sort of a solution that works for the farmers, but it also works for all the people that have to drink the water.
Now, the NRD will have a follow-up hearing on September 10th. A site for that has not been determined.
And you do say that the NRD still wants to hear from farmers, right?
Absolutely. Some of the members on the board say they haven't made up their mind yet. So yes, they do want to hear from everyone. To give your opinion, we have a link to their website on KOKNTV.com. Just click on this story.